I had the weirdest evening yesterday. Out of the blue, my neighbour came running over, begging for alcohol and green tea. All right, fair enough. I patched up his busted face, made him look somewhat divine again, and then finally I asked the obvious question. What the hell happened to you? No way you just tripped and fell. I mean, come on, you'd have to fall at least 6 times to end up like this. Well, guess what? You're way off. I didn't fall. Not even once. Got into a fight. That's what happened. A fight, just like that? No reason. Man, listen to this. The adrenaline was still wearing off. He was clearly in pain, but excitement overrode everything. Jordan got shot today. Alex blurted out. Now, I knew he was the type who was always up to something, constantly running around with his crew, so I wasn't exactly surprised. Wait, what do you mean, shot? I asked. We messed them up. He grinned and pointed at his side. See, just a couple of marks on me. But them? Oh man, every single one of them got it. We wiped the floor with him. Judging by his face, busted lip, swollen eye, I had my doubts about who got who. Yeah, I said, raising an eyebrow. It doesn't look like you got hit by paintball balls. Nah, that's a whole different story, he waved it off. All right, you've already started. Spill it. So we finished and headed home. My buddy dropped me off about 2 houses away from mine. It's nothing special, right? And I went on foot. I was still clutching the paintball gun in my hand. I was tempted to shoot the pigeon. Not that it would have helped much, since the tank was practically empty, but I held back. Very mature of you. Right? Anyway, I'm walking under some building, minding my own business when BM, something drops on me. My first thought. You know, like a little drop of joy from above. But nope. Next thing I know, my collar's on fire, scorching hot. I jerk away, look up, and there he is. Some bearded dude on the balcony, casually shutting his window like nothing happened. What the hell? Right? I yelled at him a couple of times. Nothing. Dude just ghosted me. No burns? I asked. Well, kinda. Not really. Just got a bit shook up. That high collar of yours probably saved you, I nodded. You think he was pissed at you for something? Wouldn't be surprised, he admitted with a shrug. And then what? What's next? Well, I get to the entrance, right? There's an intercom. And I'm thinking, how the hell do I explain to this guy where he should be putting his cigarette butts? I mean, I don't even know his apartment number. I can't just start calling every unit like, hey, you the bearded dude with the ashtray. So, yeah, I lost my cool, grabbed my gun and shot at the window. Once, twice, a couple more times. Paint splattered everywhere, but the bastard wouldn't show his face. I waited, took another shot, still nothing. At that point, I figured, all right, maybe the guy's in the bathroom and didn't hear it. But sooner or later, he'd have to look out and explain himself. And guess what? Someone finally pokes their head out, all freaked out, yelling, "Why the hell are you shooting at my windows?" So, wrong window, huh? I asked Alex. Yeah, but wait, it gets better. I start explaining, like, listen, buddy, I saw a bearded guy toss a cig, and now there's a burn hole in my collar. And he just stares at me like I'm a lunatic and goes, dude, the only person here is my wife. I was at work. So where's the beard? That's exactly what I was trying to figure out. And just as we're arguing, his phone rings, it's his neighbor. Turns out, someone called him up to say that some crazy guy was out here shooting up his windows. Oh, Fantastic. Right? So now I'm standing there, trying to convince this guy that I saw what I saw. Meanwhile, he's all nope, wasn't me, like that changes anything. Eventually, he sighs and goes, fine, come on up, let's settle this. He unlocks the door, gestures inside, like Asterisk Kelwright, Sherlock, find your bearded culprit. And I hesitate for a sec, and then we hear something, a voice, coming from the bathroom. So the guy storms in, full speed, and I follow right behind, still trying to process what's happening. And there he was, the bearded guy. Alex pauses for effect. The dude was kneeling on the floor, scrubbing a washcloth over this woman's shoulders, all gentle-like. She's sitting there, wrapped in a towel, looking all, I dunno, nymph-like. I whistle. Well, them. Yeah, apparently, they weren't exactly bored, if you catch my drift. And let me tell you, the husband, not thrilled. He was already ticked off at me, but this? Oh man, he lost it. Jude booted the bearded guy so hard he nearly flipped over. No way. Oh yeah, and Buddy didn't waste any time, grabbed his pants and bolted, no hesitation. Lucky for him she hadn't finished washing him, or he'd have been streaking through the whole building butt naked. As it was, he still had to haul ass barefoot through the courtyard. I shake my head. Alex, you've got a real talent for getting yourself into these ridiculous messes. No argument there, and yeah, my face got busted up, but hey, at least the guy apologized. Even offered me $50. I turned it down, though. I wanted nothing to do with their domestic drama. Moral of the story: smoking is bad for you, but sneaking into another man's apartment, way worse.